You're a small group leader, an SGL. But what does that mean? We're here to explain it using the language of the young. Emojis. Emoji. Emojis. Doesn't matter. Okay, I know what you're thinking. And no, being a small group leader really isn't that scary. As a small group leader, you're a little bit of a friend, parent, coach, and teacher. Not really any of those things, but a little bit of all of those things. Basically, it's your goal to influence kids to have an authentic faith. And if you want kids to have a big faith, you have to lead small. So what does it mean to lead small? It means strategically investing in the lives of a few over time, so you can help them build an authentic faith. And there are 5 things you can do to make that happen. Number 1, be present. Connect their faith to a community. Show up predictably. This means be consistent. Show up for group time every time, or as much as you can. Besides, there's usually some perks. Show up mentally too. Engage with your few. That means leaving phones, texts, emails, floppy disks, fax machines, whatever, at the door. Show up randomly too. Surprise them outside of group, like at their soccer, basketball, football, tennis, baseball, golf, rugby game. Or maybe a play, dance recital, singing competition, band practice, art show. Hey, sometimes good old snail mail works too. Now, number 2, create a safe place. Clarify their faith as they grow. Lead the group. Create a foundation of acceptance. You get to guide your few through some tension, but ultimately help them value acceptance, confidentiality, and honesty. Respect that process. Remember, in the faith process, there is no finish line. There's no medal, no trophy. It's a continual process, and everyone goes at a different pace. Guard the heart. Tough stuff will happen in group. Sometimes you won't be able to do anything about it, but sometimes you can. And remember, if they are being hurt or hurting themselves or hurting others, do seek help from someone in an authority position. Number 3, partner with parents. Nurture an everyday faith, a faith that exists outside of small group. Cue the parent. Let them know who you are and prompt them with what you're talking about in group. That way they can keep talking about it at home. And honor the parent. If you're not on the parent side, you're not on the kid's side. Reinforce the family. Include them whenever possible. Remember, your role is temporary. Theirs is lifelong. Number 4, make it personal. Inspire their faith by your example. Remember, the most important person you lead is you. So live in community. Find a group that's in your stage of life to talk open and honestly with. And you're going to have to set priorities. In order to inspire authentic faith in your few, you must first prioritize it in your own life, spiritually and relationally. And be real. It's important for your few to see the real you. So find ways to relate to them without compromising who you really are. And finally, number 5, move them out. Engage their faith in a bigger story. They will move on, so help them take their faith with them. Move them to someone else. Encourage other adult influences in their lives. Move them to be the church. Give them something significant to do, from passing out goldfish to planning a service project. Move them to what's next. Is it getting out of diapers, starting school, graduating kindergarten, moving to middle school, getting their driver's license, going to college? Whatever it is, prepare them for that next life transition. So hopefully this all helps you understand your role as a small group leader. But if it still seems a little overwhelming, just remember this one idea. Your few are not problems to be solved. They are people to be loved.